Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So yeah, I guess it does make some sense to play off screen a little bit and then jump in if we have a chance of doing something new. So I'm playing as the blue baby. You can see in the lower left hand corner all the things I've gotten. There you can see my stats, my range, and everything else. This was a Mom's Life run, where basically on the first floor I ended up with Mom's Knife. So theoretically, we are in Sheol, about to fight Satan, not Mega Satan. Theoretically, we might be able to win here. But we have literally one black heart. There was a point specifically where I think I picked up Abaddon, which I may have not gotten that before, and that gave me like 7 black hearts and really saved my chance. We've also put some coins in the donation machine, but I've gotten really close. So just get ready and throw these in. And yeah, it's just like, when is the best point to potentially try and diagonal hit these guys. Yep. And like that, that's just death. Yeah. And so, yeah, we are now up to 304 items, and I assume Abaddon is the item I picked up that was new. Yeah. Whereas now we can show off some full runs and things that actually have, I think, a better chance. Do we want to do Lazarus, Azazel, or Judas? Judas going to the chest would still unlock 2 things. But yeah, there is just an ever increasing or decreasing rate of return with these last few items. And see, this guy would just increase his damage, so we don't want to pop the item on the first floor until we're into the boss room. And unless we could get some bombs, there's definitely going to be a struggle here. Yeah, and increasingly I'm noticing that it's kind of hard to comment. There's a tinted rock I just noticed, so if we can get a bomb for that, we might go for this, but we're back to being slow. We're back to potentially having a failure scenario. The false starts really are a problem, and I believe when I was trying to use playlists on YouTube, which honestly playlists on YouTube kind of suck and are under focused on, I think I did make a list of just the wins on the original Binding of Isaac. As far as just like these were, of the 100+ episodes that happened, these 16 or 20 were the ones that I actually won at. I would say in this series there have been a lot more things that can be considered victories and wins. But also, there is a situation here where we are definitely playing a lot more and going a lot longer on these episodes. This is very old school to potentially have a 2 to 3 to even 4 hour long episode. So he has like he has a needle in the back of his head, and I guess each of the different drugs puts a needle somewhere else in on his body. Like almost every item you get changes his appearance at some level. Alright. So we don't have any bombs. We could go into the shop for a 5-cent whatever, but it really wouldn't be worth it. And we have a decent amount of health to start with for the first level. Now, if Judas starts with Judas's tongue, which we could figure out if that's the case or not, it doesn't seem like that's the case, then doing deals with the devil might make some sense, but I don't think it does. I think the way you get that pop-up saying Judas versus Sloth is something that probably should be in more games, as more just of a nod to cinematic effect. Like, so many games exist out there that are just trying to completely emulate reality, and they only succeed to a certain level at that emulation. Whereas you could definitely put some style and flair on it and do something different. And that, at the core, is the theming of the Binding of Isaac. Like, if the Binding of Isaac did not have such a strong theme, it doesn't have to specifically be a theme around religion or bad implementation of religion or child abuse or whatever, but had there just been a weak theme, had this just been a case of so that got rid of the needle on the back of his head, now he just has an eye on the back of his head. Had this just been a generic fantasy game and you were just fighting orcs and elves and things like that, and you were just dungeon crawling, that'd be pretty boring. Even the way the Japanese do with their usual dungeon crawling games has gotten fairly boring, even though it does kind of usually have an anime art style with usually some lewd looking anime girls. It has become cliche, and roguelikes in general tend to be more of a fantasy or experience. Rogue Legacy is a fantasy experience in a medieval fantasy. Dead Cells is basically a fantasy experience. Hades is a Greek fantasy experience, and I guess in general you could probably label everything fantasy, but like each one of those games, which are worthy of mention, certainly don't break out crazily in the art style. In fact, most games don't break out in crazy themes or art styles. They are you kind of have the edgy teenager vibe sometimes, but vast majority of the time it's medieval, or it's military first-person shooter, or fantasy with elves, and looks like Skyrim. Okay. Take that and that. So another soul heart. If I could break everything in this room, I could probably get a lot of coins. I rarely get that opportunity though. Yeah. Unlocking the runes seems to not help you. I could see the idea of maybe having a rune shop. Something where you can actually just specifically buy only runes from a store, and it gives you an opportunity to purchase each of the runes, or a selection of each of the runes. But yeah, that doesn't happen. There's really no way to get a rune other than just luck. And there's no reason not to have our health at the maximum. Super secret room here. Eternal heart, we'll grab that later. And then secret room to the right, probably. But it could be straight down also, so it's probably better just to spend our bomb here. Yeah. Tinted rock to give us more bombs. Hmm. 7 cents is enough. And we do have health up pills, so yeah. We're at 786 as far as the coins go. Is there another pistol item though we want? Just take this and then take... Can't afford this, so we take that. Wow. And that's why you don't put 2 cents into the donation machine. Or your last 2 cents into your donation machine. Yeah, I think we'll... Yeah, until we could trade maybe with some devil deals. Something. Some health away. We probably should just build up our health and pop the item. That was a bad trip. We identified the pill. Alright. So if I can just manage to not have this hit me, I can. I can take this out. Shot speed up. And 2 of diamonds to double the coins, but we have no coins. Right. So do we go with the mom's knife trade at this point? Or do we take this book in the thoughts that maybe we've never taken this book before? Mom's knife kind of is a game winner. Particularly when you have the eye behind your head, because now we're stabbing in both directions. Alright. Oops. Oh. I left the eternal heart. I left the eternal heart on the floor. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Rubber cement. Bouncing tears. Will that affect anything? Yeah, the only other thing I guess you could get is Loki's horn that might just straight up turn this into a blender. There is definitely a thought to not firing the knife at all and just walking next to the guy, but and it is incredibly dangerous. Need another key. This must be one of those extra large rooms. Floors. If we've got 2 items. Seems like we just are going to keep on getting more and more of that. Speed and range up. A 2 of diamonds, doubling our coins may still help quite a bit because they could easily give us coins to then get hearts out of something like a slot machine. There probably should be more items that have a way in which they are useful from a diagonal attack. Yeah. Instead of everything being fairly four degrees or four-way focused. And see, this would definitely be a case where just getting close to them does not make sense. Yeah, this is just a giant room, giant floor. I don't have a lot of life, but also can't really do anything. We need health, we need some assistive thing. That laser technology would be really helpful with Mom's life. This is something that definitely feels like it is a more skilled requirement as far as the style of gameplay too. Doesn't feel like you can just wildly shoot in a direction and succeed. A different thing that we could use the battery charge on might be also useful. Miss this. Let's go ahead and... Yep. A lot of deadly guys. We're not getting charges here, we're just kind of clearing the floor for reasons. This is kind of a great place to break up the guys if you can get them over the air. Get them to break up in the middle of the air. They won't spawn the spiders, or they'll spawn the spiders more accurately over the gap, which then saves you some effort. So one more of those. This is the annoying noise. Have yet to find a key. Yeah, a lot of this I think also just comes down to the fact that if you're not playing well, then you're not going to get items, and if you're not going to get items, then you can't get more items. It is a system that feeds on itself. Right. So go this way. Go this way, and that's that. Go this way, go down here, pick up that. So I could spend a key to maybe spend 6 cents in the shop. I don't think that's worth it. We have no bombs. Can't go for secret rooms, super secret rooms. There's one more room to look for. Or maybe a couple more rooms. Let's see what this pill does. Okay. There went our key for a bomb. We are on Catacombs Extra Large. Do we have any chance of finding the super secret room or secret room? Do we even think there is a secret room or super secret room? Because, yeah. It could be here. Certainly could be the secret room. But it wasn't. Alright. Whatever. We move on. Take on the next guy. And then there was that an awkward pause there. Damage up. Great. We're about to hit the damage cap anyways. Yep. You let this hit a couple times, or you run up to it. Okay, HP and damage up. Alright. And a lump of coal, which maybe increases our damage even more. Well, we don't have any bombs, so there's nothing else to do. We move on. Yep. We need some kind of assistive thing, and health or defensive things would also be useful. Otherwise, we're gonna probably just want to run to the boss once we start getting to the womb, like, instead of trying to clear out the entire floors. A bomb here would get me a bomb and key, and a bomb and a battery. So. Two of hearts on top of two of diamonds. Just be real careful. Probably just let these guys touch me, but yeah. Bomb here would get me a golden key, which would open all the things on the floor except for a chest, which that's probably a great trade-off. It feels like they probably had to design that room specifically to make sure you could always kill everything in that room. Otherwise, I can see people with like really, really low range dying there quite often. And that is an interesting thought as to whether or not there are just straight up speed bumps or not even speed bumps would be the right term, like stopper rooms that literally are designed to make it impossible for you to go any further because you've just not hit a level of upgrades that are necessary. Something just to save you some time. Right, that helps with that. And then we'll put a bomb here. Now give me a bomb in that. And we'll put a bomb here, and then I'll check for a super secret room, just in case. Now we have a battery, if we can find something else to do with the battery. It'd be very funny if it turned out that this was actually the path to the boss. There was a room in the Blue Baby run I played where off screen where I got Cards Against Humanity and I had Mom's Heart, and so I was able to just run with the knife and stab all of the poops, and that was considerably faster, but it didn't really change anything. We can now go in here for free. Parasite split shot. Probably not doing anything with Mom's knife. And are we ready to be done with this floor? Or this side of the floor? Yeah, I can't get that bomb. Do I want more keys? Which way are we going? We are going to the chest, so it would make sense to do this. Now that's a little dangerous, but not crazy dangerous. All right, now go this way. Got the shop. And our donation machine is already messed up. 22 would go to 44, which would give me enough to buy pretty much everything here. So let's just look at the rest of the floor. Yeah, that was an easy look. Alright, so you take this. More room for trinkets. We don't have a trinket. BOGO bombs, buy one, get one. Before we do that, we'll come back and we'll do this. That still gave us only one bomb. That gave us that. That gave us that. And yeah. Super secret room here. Soul Heart. Down we go. Gish might be a fairly easy guy to attack with Mom's Heart, Mom's Life. Yeah. Just stand next to him and then be landed on him. Gish. This. How many? We're not anywhere towards Guppy, I don't think, up until this point. But I think there is kind of an argument to do this. And take this. That gives us 9 lives. That takes us away from the idea of building up our health, but we weren't really succeeding in building up our health anyways. Now we kind of want to be on the Black Heart path more than anything, even though we're going to the chest. Have we even fought Mom's Foot yet? Nope, we haven't. Alright, so we have to remind ourselves to take the Polaroid. Polaroid will be slight protection, but not a lot of protection. Right now, probably going to be fun as far as bombs. There we go. Can't do anything with that. Well, that bombed me out of that room, and I guess I'll take that as an opportunity to possibly leave the room and skip it. Okay. So this would be our last opportunity on to spend coins, maybe find some soul hearts, find secret rooms, super secret rooms. Well, no. Some of those things we can still definitely do in later floors, but now would be our last opportunity to find an item room and a shop. So we definitely want to focus on that. If I was to put a bomb in the middle of this, would it possibly hit all four? Not like that, certainly. But that did work. To do this. Take this. I can also potentially teleport myself if I'm in a dangerous situation to the shop. Poison tears. Maybe that's affecting our knife a little bit more. Maybe not. And we'll just go ahead and go into this. Alright. We need 3 cents. And okay. I don't think pills, PhD is where we're going this time, but we'll take Black Candle. Oh, I should have taken Black Candle, then the Soul Heart. Definitely. And then we'll take another key. Just setting ourselves up nicely for the chest, if we can make it to the chest. Two of clubs. Bombs, so we can get more bombs. I don't think these ever pay out in anything. It almost makes sense if they did sometimes pay out in something. Just extremely rarely. Or if they sometimes did something other than just exploding. If they put some kind of creep on the floor, that might be interesting. Or if they just left a flame sometimes. After exploding. That would be interesting. Alright. Okay. 2 clubs. And come over here. Hit this guy once. And then blow him up. Flat penny. Use a trinket since we don't have any other trinket. That's probably fine. Did we go into this place and challenge it? No, do we want to do that? Odds of that being soul hearts seem to be very low. And if I was going to challenge this, I should have used the hermit card to hit it and then run out. Do we have a chance of finding a secret room or super secret room? Let's see. Darn it. Well, I'm not going to waste another bomb on that. Let's see. I did waste another bomb on it. Okay. If I put a bomb here, I can do that. Then what was in this room? This nightmare? Yeah. Alright, now just hit these 2 spiders. These 2 incredibly small spiders. And way late to the party. Double gold keys. One because of the flat penny. There probably are some other skulls somewhere worth thinking about blowing up. Yeah. So we'll put one here. We'll put one here. That didn't help. Is there a reason to look for a secret room? We can kind of get away with looking fairly easily. It's probably here. And gets us a couple more keys. Which, yeah. We've set ourselves up nicely for everything except for the part where we actually survive here. There you go. Hit this. Alright. Save us, Dark Bomb. All we need now is, I guess, the womb to be full of red hearts. And Dark Bum to not be stingy or give us a bunch of spiders or things. And instead just load us up on soul hearts. We may have gotten over the curve. Let's see if there's a way to possibly escape that room. Man. First payout for Dark Bum was spiders. Is it worth a key to get that? Probably is. Petrified poop at this point, though it's not really worth it. Because I think that pretty much is only poop that it affects. Whereas my current item will just give me another key every time I pick up a coin, almost every time. There you go, we can go ahead and play that. First soul heart, good. Now we're one hit safer. If we just launched into a really lucky run where we get to the boss room quickly and then can find the super secret room next to the boss room, and it's a red heart room, that fixes a lot. Also, if we just find a bunch of red hearts in general, that fixes a lot. Yeah, I suppose it is worth mentioning that if I was like playing with the face buttons, it's pretty difficult to consistently release both buttons when sticking your hands on the A and B button at the same time. Whereas the right analog stick, it's super easy to do that and be fairly consistent with aiming in the direction you actually expect to aim. Well, interesting. No secret room there. Interesting. I suppose if we can get some I don't know what I was gonna even say there. We're just looking for safety. And the red creep. If we could get flying, if we could get Guppy, those would be helpful. I could see Guppy's head really playing a role in a winning strategy here. Okay, so super secret room, not there, must be over here, which means I would need more bombs. I want to be careful not to step on spikes. We definitely don't have extra health. Bombing that and touching that with a coin, with a there's soul heart. Do anarchist cookbook. I think you're fairly safe to come over here and pop this. Hey, and we found the secret room. If we found like a key beggar, this might be a good point to also give some keys to the key beggar. I feel like probably we'll want to take the lucky poop with us. I mean, we've got enough keys now. Yeah, I did not make things better by killing the big guy first. I should have focused more on these little guys. Yep. Hanged Man would give us flying. We need to get flying for some reason. Do we want to take on the challenge room then for the items here? This could have been a mistake. This seems like this is a mistake. I suppose this helps us kind of figure out where we would be at the later boss fights. Which, yeah, not quite where I'd like to be. Okay. Super secret room still could help us quite a bit. As long as this doesn't troll bomb in our face. And if this actually pays out, that would be nice. There's soul heart. A couple more coins, which gives us a couple more keys. The keys are kind of imbalanced. The chest really feels like it should have much closer to 99 keys worth of things you can unlock. There should be possibly a room just full of chests, and inside those chests are a lot of nothing. Like a room that could be full of chests and only 10% of them pay out anything at all. Okay. Well, this is gonna get wonky now at this point. As far as where super secret rooms could be. That was not a viable option. That's not a viable option. This is a viable option. Okay, so we take one, we come out here, and we see if he gives us a soul heart. We take one, we come out here, see if he gives us a soul heart. We take one, we come out here, see if he gives us a soul heart. I think you should break it up like this. It may not really affect anything if he ends up with two. But he will try and drop things on you. Like spiders too, so. This is what I was asking for. Just let him pick that up and then come this way. So I got what I was asking for. That doesn't put us in the best place ever. I guess we bought room for 2 trinket items, and I forgot about that. Yeah. So we're going now to bomb, fight somebody. Probably not actually bomb somebody. Let's kill these guys first. And then we can just stand next to this guy, we can kill him. HP up. Might as well take it. Alright. How many guppy items do we have? Would this be our second guppy item or our third guppy item? I think this is our second guppy item. Whereas I could have also taken this and I could have drastically increased our damage and been a demon. Which also might have been a choice. But we made our choice, and so down we go. And we're going to the chest. And we have the hangman, so there isn't really a lot of reason to need to get the guppy other than just to want to do it. The kind of constant spawning of flies can be helpful, certainly, but doesn't guarantee victory. At this level of keys, you might as well start opening things twice. We have not a ton of money, so we won't get incredibly distracted with the arcade at this rate. Yeah. Take the left hand. Sure. And yeah, there's no logic to that one. So that arcade would have been cool if the donation machine wasn't jammed, and the donation machine wouldn't have been jammed if I hadn't put 2 cents in it at the beginning of this run. Okay. Just be real careful here. We'll probably just blow this guy up if he doesn't pay out. Instead of expecting to come back and fight him and do more with him later. This is a bad place to... Alright. I think what we do here is we pop this, and that way we can fly and just have that safety. We needed that room to be safer. That went poorly. Clearly the room did not want to pay out with Devil Deal items. There we go. We can take on these challenge rooms fairly safely. So I think we're getting there. Like, there's definitely a decent chance of success against Isaac and Blue Baby. But I could also see a lot of dumb damage just happening. Stepping on creep, for instance. Man. My eye's getting really tired. Probably need to make a special effort to take a couple days off of playing, because I am not blinking. I'm rubbing my eye. Could still use some more soul hearts. And either that means we need to find more red hearts and blow up boxes. Blow up rocks, maybe. Or we need to do something else. Okay. See, this implies to me that there's a super secret room here. And that's crazy, but that happened. Health up. Question mark, pretty fly. Bad trip. Balls of steel. And I guess we'll take the pill with us. Yeah. Next room. Oops. That was dumb. Yep. Once again, we're trying to find Guppy, so I guess we can fly. Gonna pay out? Nope. The secret room could be in a few places. And it's really, really tough to see the creep. Balls of steel. Alright, we are getting everything we could want. And that was a full health. Okay. So we have a really good lineup of items. Come on. Just die already. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that eternal heart. Take these coins. Not that they're worth anything. So we've got enough bombs to potentially look for a secret room that maybe could get us into the curse room, that maybe could get us into the Guppy state. No such luck. So then it would be like, is it here? Probably not. I don't want to waste a bunch of bombs. Could it be up here? Sure. Oh, you cannot get across the entire room. Is it here? Interesting. Okay. Just do this in a 2 cycle. We already checked here. Which it does kind of imply that it's here. No. Interesting. I have no idea. But it's not worth risking your life to try and find it. So we'll just have to go on to the boss fight. We could certainly pop all these poops but they're not going to do anything for us. So we should just move on. Alright, now you just do this and... Yeah, had I possibly popped the... Okay. Dark Bomb. Give me a soul heart. Yes. To the chest we go. Or to the cathedral we go, at least. Yeah, and pretty much at this point, unless there was an arcade, we should just be looking to get out of the rooms as fast as possible. Yeah, I think you're gonna pretty much have to fire at these guys. I don't think stabbing them is a good strategy. My spectral tears, are they going through spectral ghosts? Yeah, that was an example of where probably should have run. Run up to the guy and just stab him. There we go. Guppy making us Guppy, letting us translate all of that into soul hearts with Guppy's paw. I don't know what else you could have asked for other than Guppy's head, I guess. Now we're looking for, I guess, maybe some damage up, but do we really even need that? Maybe some defensive, but do we really even need that? We just need to not get hit. Laser certainly could help. Coins aren't really going to help. We have more than enough keys. We have no bombs. Yeah, there really is no reason to take Guppy's paw. I forgot I was flying. So, yeah, now that we can fly, we can also just work through rooms and potentially stab things by just running up to them way easier. See, this little cross in this room probably doesn't mean anything. I would think that it would be probably a red herring if there was secret room markings. Right. 2 hits. That was not what I meant to do. I was hoping to use the Polaroid's invulnerability to get us through that room quicker. I cannot just wrap my head around the idea, though, of like running up and attacking things for a lot of these enemies. Is there a real reason to blow up these guys? Do they ever pay out in hearts? Yeah, like a Steam sale. That's kind of pointless. And would these pay out in hearts? I don't think so. Full health. It's not going to be very useful at the moment, but maybe later. Hmm. Yep. There might be an argument to get away from the red chests and go with gold chests instead. Hmm. Yeah. Let's do that. Drop our items. Take this and take this, and we're leaving the left hand for now a hope of getting gold chests instead. We have enough keys certainly to work with that. Yeah. And I guess if we got Dad's key, since we never, and we fought Mega Satan and we won, we should be fine with that also. Alright, we have enough bombs to look for super secret rooms. We already know what a secret room is. We also probably have enough bombs where we could blow up rocks. Yeah. No return there. Yeah, there's kind of no telling at this point where the super secret room could be. Could it be over here? Could be over here. It's probably not over here, but I wanted to experiment with this and see if we could get something interesting. Nope. Alright, we do have a full health pill that's pretty useless. Let's go take on Isaac. Which, yeah. Just stand next to him. And then a couple shots. And that unlocks an item. The guillotine, it looks like. I guess I could have also popped my book and used that. And maybe that would have done a little bit more damage faster to completely skip the second phase. Yep. There clearly is a situation where the timing of alright, well, I guess you go Mega Satan here. D6. Do we really need any of this? Like double shots? No, I think we re-roll. But I will take the wafer. Some damage resistance is worth it. Alright, we are now looking for D6 charges and a potential Mega Satan fight. Wow. Didn't know that would do that. That's one down. I'm walking way too close to these guys. Sweet Suffering. And a couple more keys. Well, those were adversaries. I'm not expecting to take anywhere as much that damage on other rooms. Yep. Bombs. And poison bombs, which maybe that'll come in handy. Remember, I'm flying, so I can avoid the creep. But I can't avoid running into the peep eyes. If we get to the lamb, we should take out the lamb first. While Mega Satan and more charges are interesting and all, we should not distract ourselves so much and then fail at the lamb. It would be interesting if you had to beat Mega Satan like twice, but once in the chest and once in the dark place. If that was how the game was going to play, though, I would think they should make him look different. He should have a color palette change or something. Alright, come on, use the... Go ahead and take that. I don't want to get too close to these guys. Darn it. Gonna throw a spider at me. The dark bomb not being useful in this run. There we go. Mysterious liquid. Yeah, even though there's more rooms to go to and get more items, I think we will kill the blue baby now. Right, 2 hits is not bad. Okay. And if that did unlock something, I didn't see anything from that. Come on. Yeah, these coins. We don't need to go back this direction, which is good. The D4 might be a consideration, but only if we have no other charges. Like, D4 would potentially re-roll all of our items, I think. Re-roll who we are. So at that point we might have the key or Dad's key in our collection, although the odds are fairly low. I guess if we saw a new item that we hadn't gotten before, that would be a consideration too. We could go get to the super secret room also. I've got invincibility. We should run up and attack these guys. We're flying. Alright, yeah. We have basically a need for 2 more rooms to get 2 more charges. Which I think will be granted that. Alright. That's as much as we can do. Other than run this way and look for super secret rooms with our bombs. Which I suppose it is worth doing that. Unless this was like a red heart room. That wasn't going to give us a lot. So, yeah. Reroll. Maybe this would do something? No. We'll take the Dead Sea Scrolls with us. We can't fight Mega Satan. But we did get it done. So, yep. That worked well. Another successful run, so we're still seeing these successful runs. But oddly, while I unlocked the guillotine, it seems like I didn't unlock anything else. Which that doesn't really make sense. Like, how did I possibly, playing as Judas, I must have gone to the wrong place, didn't I? I must have. I was playing as Judas, right? Yeah. I should have gone and fought the Lamb. Which means I took the Polaroid instead of the negative. Yeah. That sucks. I don't know why that unlocked the guillotine then. Too, because then that confuses the issue, certainly. Also, do I possibly unlock other items if I manage to just defeat things multiple times? Do I need to actually go to defeat Isaac many times? This might have also been a case that Judas literally, maybe I wasn't wrong. Maybe I'd already defeated Isaac and the guillotine was unlocked for going to the chest alone. That still doesn't make sense. Alright, let's try an Azazel run. An Azazel run to the lamb. We need a really good item. A conjoined friend might be the item we need. We can go in here for free. Well, that paid off poorly. But there also was kind of a decent chance that we weren't going to have a bomb on this first floor anyways. Alright, so our little conjoined friend will just make bank. Darn it. So immediately we have something that helps us. It is maybe not as good as Revenge Fly, but you don't have to take damage first for him to start attacking. Since we are typically having to be fairly close to these guys anyways, he will do the work. Come on, kill that, kill that, kill that, kill that, kill that. HP up. But the Azazel can be red hearts, so yeah. Good start so far. If anything, maybe getting Mom's Knife on the first floor is a little too early game. Maybe you want to get Mom's Knife somewhere later down the floors, because your damage doesn't really need to be high as much as your HP needs to be high on these lower levels. We'll go ahead and pop all the poops, because yeah, we could use soul hearts. Is this a tinted rock? Can't tell. It still feels like there are 3 or 4 different tints of tinted rocks. Enough to confuse the issue. If there was only one very obvious light blue tinted rock that ever paid out. Okay. Guess we'll probably take the pill in the fight with us. We'll pop it now. That was paralysis. Alright, D4. Okay, well we have basically nothing, so re-roll. Now we have, let's see, some other things. We've given up our Gemini. I believe that was the first time we've ever collected Gemini too, so we're making progress as far as just getting those last few items. Honestly, the game should potentially let you just blacklist items and just say, hey, I've gotten this item 20 times already, let's severely reduce or eliminate the chances of it showing up at all. Again, nothing more to do on this floor. And this is all going to be about just sticking and weaving. Yeah, and I guess with the potential ability to reroll, the question is, do we want Guppy's head and then get rid of our D4? No, let's really play with it. Let's play with the D4 and take it as far as we can go until it stops being realistically worth our time. I imagine somewhere in about the halfway point would be the point where you'd say, yeah, stop re-rolling. You're only gonna make it worse, not better. Also, Azazel going Guppy, not particularly necessary since he already has flying, and range up would be really what we'd want. And I guess D4 reroll might be able to fix that for you. This is another run though that will take some concentration. Reroll. Now we've got a buddy and more HP, and there's some more HP up. How's our range? Honestly, at this point, I think maybe you get rid of the D4. Like, I don't think you can really hope for much more with this. At a certain point, it is just going to get greedy. If I could get the D6 and then re-roll the D4 into something else, that'd be kind of nice. Let's see. Is that a tinted rock? Darn it. Alright, so we've got probably super secret room there. Some troll bombs. Got a shop here. Ooh, yeah, we definitely go for a Steam sale. Right, so we need a coin. Darn it. Gonna lose our last of our dark arts. I guess if I had searched this room, I would have saved myself a key. Or two. We've been over here. Have we been over here? No, we haven't. PhD might come into play at some point. Yeah, I guess the question would be, what else would we even be looking for as far as a D4 reroll? Our stats are all kind of low, yeah, but I don't know if they get re-rolled with the D4. Secret rooms then. Would there be a secret room here or here? No. Up here. Did we look at everything? Secret room not there. Interesting. Yeah, I think we've got this. I don't think we can justify a D4 reroll again. As much as I'd like to gamble. This is, like, really good. Down here. Almost seems like the secret room would be there. I guess it would be here. Seriously? No. Not there. Okay. So, 15 cents Steam sale, or I could put 15 cents into the donation machine. Obviously, 15 cent Steam sale solves a lot of our problems going forward, and this is really just Caves 1, so I guess if we somehow start dying and we're about to lose, we'll pull the left trigger and see what happens. We're doing a massively small amount of damage. I guess probably part of the reason why that is I'm not hitting it deep enough into his body because of the range, where normally you would be able to brimstone across the screen. So very possibly it's better to aim higher. And HP up. Yep. Down we go. Okay. Next. Oh, gotta remember we can fly. It's not a bad thing, but when you're expecting to potentially... I'm just gonna leave that on the floor. Maybe we'll get a Jera. Let's see, stars would jump us there. It's definitely better than paralysis. So yeah, do we have a reason to go into a challenge room and actually try and fight in the challenge room? Or do we just try to get the items in the challenge room? Is it really worth your time to blow up these? Yeah, I think it probably is, if you're gonna be min-maxing. Interesting. So one of these is a shop, one of these is bookstore from the looks of it. It's got a soul heart we can come back and get later. If we run into a lot of bombs, we could blow up this and look for pills. Okay. Let's see. Here. And here. Put a bomb here. Put a bomb here. Store credit. Okay. So store credit is an item we haven't picked up before. Do we have more rooms to look at? Yes, we do. So we'll wait on that. Stars can get us into the item room for free to save us one coin, one key that way. We could fly into the sacrifice room and out via the stars. When we found a super secret room, would we be able to find the secret room? 50% chance it's here, 50% chance it's here. Would be my guess. Take that. Tears up. Lemon party. Okay. So, in here we go. It gives us a couple black hearts. We pop this. This gives us damage and HP up. That's no good. That's better. Go ahead and take all this. Hierophant. Great. Strength. And we'll take Book of Shadows with us. Because, yeah, D4 is not what we want to play with at this point. Yeah, I think that worked out rather well. We'll want to really make good use of the invincibility when we can. This is kind of a great guy to use it on. There you go. Now we have double 50% off, making purchases at the next store super cheap. And we'll stick with store credit, which also may invalidate the need of having these Steam sales. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop this and get invulnerability. That way we can just take out the guys quickly and easily. We don't have to worry. Box of stuff. Speed up. That. Magician. Strength. Strength's probably better. Yeah, and there's really no reason to not take this battery. And down we go. We could probably use a deal with the devil. Or a deal with the angel, you can always use those. But, yeah, our damage is somewhat lacking. We'll take the 48-hour energy with us. I'm gonna take stupid damage just because it's dark, I should just go ahead and pop the item. This should be a relatively safe room. Telepills might be useful. This is a good room to actually use this in. Let's just blow up lots of people. Yeah, that didn't help. That worked incredibly poorly. Quit shooting at me. Alright. I guess I just need more health if this is how it's gonna play. Yep, there goes our black hearts and soul hearts. Okay, and super secret room or super secret room. Okay, that's nothing of use. Still have some rooms to work with. Let's see. Take that. And then explosive thoughts. Do I want explosive thoughts? Probably don't want explosive thoughts. We're still good. It's not time to start losing hope. But there's definitely some room for improvement as far as just me playing better. Well, if these guys hit me, I'm gonna opt to skip out of that room. We definitely want to come back and get this item now. That'll get us soul hearts. Okay. Yeah. So we run this way to this anarchist cookbook. Is that better? I don't think so. Let's take the anarchist cookbook. I mean, we might be able to pop it here. And yeah, that didn't even really do anything. Hanged man is useless. take this. Go this way. Take that. I'm just looking for black hearts with the batteries, since might as well. And secret rooms certainly wouldn't hurt either. Yeah. So do I think the secret room is anywhere around here? Or do I think the secret room exists at all? This is depths 1. Yeah, really trying to min-max here. Oh, yeah. Would be really nice, I think, to get the D6. Okay. So, store credit obviously puts a lot of coins gives you 1 free item, so we'll take that for free, and then now everything else pops up, and then we can just get that for that. We can get that just to see what it was, and we could get a bomb, but I think it is better to just try and put more coins in the donation machine. Alright, then that leaves us with this. With our double Steam sales. That used the trinket of store credit. So that is now gone. She'll take this. The bomb here. So now we are going for soul hearts. Did we check for a secret room here? No, but we did get a soul heart. Did we check for a secret room here? I have no idea where it would be then. It could be here. And it's just getting crazier and crazier where it might be at that point, so I'll leave it at that. So hopefully this puts us on a much better path towards getting soul hearts going forward. There's still deals with the devils to be made, I think. Well, I've got to fire if I'm gonna pop the thing. Should pop strength too. This guy's gonna wreck me. Now he can't theoretically hurt me because with his ground attacks. Well, I'm not 100% sure if that's really the case. Yeah, there's nothing else to do, so we go on to the next floor. I'm really thinking things through. We still, even if we get up to 800, we're still basically 200 points short of the 999 point. This is going poorly. What does Sharp Plug do, by the way? Because it is not doing the thing I thought it did. Does it give you a charge every time you pick up like a red heart? That would be interesting. Yeah, I could definitely use charges every time I take damage for invincibility. I could see this still kind of failing. Like, this room does not connect to anything, darn it. See. Oh man, my eye. Yeah. My right eye has just decided to be way strained. Might as well put on an eye patch and just play like a pirate at this point. I don't want to ruin this run, but starting to lose a little faith. These Azazel runs have to get really lucky. And you have to be good. And maybe it's the good part that is killing me. Oh, there's a black heart, so... Tiny little worm still running around. Okay. If I got the pills that were full health pills that could reset us and give us enough time, but what we really need is something like a Joker card. Something that would take us into deal with the devil, where we could trade 2 or 3 attacks, specifically down to just do more range, more damage. Something that can break us out of this extremely short length brimstone would be appreciated. Seriously. If anything, maybe I'm just spending too much health. Yeah, I could be just moving too fast because my speed's too high, which that can be a problem. I typically don't want to whine about it, but if you are moving faster than the average experience on Isaac, that takes some level of adjustment. Okay. What are our speed stats? We're just at 2. So we shouldn't be really moving faster. Of course, That's a problem that constantly happens in this game, is that it gives you the idea that it's the same because it's showing you two lines, but there's a lot of point somethings happening on top of that two line. Now you pop the sun and you get full health. That saved me once, and it showed me where the secret room is. Alright, so we can blow this up safely. Move into the secret room. Seriously? If we end up with a third Steam sale, at a certain point, the game should just stop allowing you to get Steam sales, or make things in the store free always. That would kind of break all future runs if everything was always discounted and on sale. Okay, we have a black heart we want to get later. We're, I think, as well suited as we're going to be. I think there's probably only two hands. Seems like it changes the number of hands sometimes to make it easier on you. These aren't guaranteed kills by any means as far as Mom's foot and Mom's heart, let alone the lamb, which is, I think, where we were supposed to go. Man, it takes so long to get to this point. I basically forget whether or not I'm going for the lamb or going for the chest. This time, though, I do think I remember. Alright, go in here, we grab this. That helps us as much as it's going to. As far as where the super secret room is, I don't know if I can find it. And we don't have enough bombs to be blowing up anything else. Okay. So we have everything, so we might as well buy this, and this, and this, and this. Pop this. Pop this. Wow. Was not expecting the super secret room to be over here. And a bunch of red hearts. Not useful unless we can get deals with the devil room. We don't want to go into the cursed room. Go down this way. Come down this way. Pick up that. Did we leave anything else on the floor? I don't think we did. Yep, we have plenty of coins. And nothing really to do with them after this point. interesting. It kind of immediately drops a couple bombs. Just need to be better about hitting things. If I can actually get the damage done. Come on. Oh yeah, well, I don't know why I'm not popping the invincibility. Here, let's do that. Yeah, by all means, do that. Get some assistance. Took the negative. We're going down to the lamb. And I don't know if we've gotten any deals with the devil at all. And it would be interesting if there was a specific thing that happened if you went all the way to like the lamb or Mega Satan without using a deal with the devil or deal with the angel. Although it's practically extremely difficult to even fight Mega Satan if you didn't get deals with the angels. You could go in there, I guess, and fight them and not pick up the item, but that would be fairly silly to even consider doing. Alright, so now it's just, is it to the right or is it to the left? Let's go and pop this. I want to hit this quickly and safely. We might be at a point where it is totally more worth it to just run. Find the exit. Like, theoretically, if I could just find the boss room and the super secret room and it was just full of red hearts, that would be great. I guess we now should settle in for potentially an extremely long run of gambling. There you go, health up. Health up. Healthing myself up all the way to the max. He's probably our best situation here. Unless we can get range up, which obviously that would be a better situation. We're setting ourselves up nicely for the last few floors as far as bombs, since we have the blue element. Go ahead and take I found pills because I think that increases your chances of pills. We're now up to full health. If we got damage equals power, or money equals power. Yeah, I never get the name of that right. Some of these are named intentionally awkwardly wrong, but also I think some of them are just easily mistaken for what you would think they would be called. Yeah. At 50 cents, if I could increase the damage more, that would be great. With money equals power. which I think is something you could get from the slot machine, although very rarely. Speed up. I guess my complaints about maybe moving too fast, just not something I'm really going to consider. You know, a Joker card on Womb 2 would actually be nice also. We don't really have a reason to fight Isaac's heart. So if we could just cheat and skip that fight when we have a lot of health and go straight to the Satan fight, that could work. Okay. That wasn't terrible. It didn't give us money equals power though, which would have been the one thing we would have liked to see. Also didn't really give us an infinite supply of soul hearts, which would have been nice also. You have to not shoot at these guys. Come on. Yeah, that was a great point to use the thing. Bible tract and soul hearts. Think it might be worth it to get rid of that item. And is there anything else to do on this floor? I don't think so. We can take this. We could take safety cap and see what that does. I don't really know what that does, so I could have run around and gotten some charges, possibly. Yeah, having invulnerability would probably have been nice, instead of basically having to sit here and hope he doesn't hit me. Come on, come on. I'll take that. I'll take that. And then I suppose we run around the floor and we pick up some hearts. There we go. Do we have enough bombs to really justify blowing up rocks? Looking for maybe tinted rocks? I mean, I think maybe we could do it here. And I think that's pretty much it. The only thing I could think is that the safety cap maybe saves you from one hit of fatal damage, or like gives you an extra life. Maybe. Alright. So the question then would become, can we... We're going downward, so we don't need this. Hmm. Hmm. We may have more keys, and I'll take the paw. Oh, we have to go to the left. Can we re-roll? If we found a re-roll room. I guess at this point you probably wouldn't find the dice room in Shoal or the Dark Place. Canonically, I'm not really sure what the Dark Place is supposed to represent, other than Shoal is maybe a like Dark Place as a hell for hell, where Shoal is more of the Jewish word for hell, I think. Seems like they just needed another place. Or perhaps Dark Place and Chest really start to point out where the storyline stops being narratively consistent, and Isaac is really just telling what really happened, that he's in a chest and he's locked himself in the chest and it's dark. Or he's locked himself in the chest and it's a chest. Yeah, I would say with the addition of those elements, that's when they are starting to spell out the events of the story more directly. Right. I could use some health, certainly. So we'll have to gamble with this guy. And if he paid me with Skatole, that would kind of suck, but whatever. I'm thinking I may have left a soul heart somewhere. Maybe on the last floor. And yeah, just more time wasted. Does not feel like I'm particularly lucky. I'm losing almost 100%. Well, go for the center, I guess. All of a sudden my luck seems to have switched. Maybe. The good news is with each one of these little flies that my flies kill, I'm gaining health back. So I'm getting double value for gambling. Pick up all this. Back to 15 cents. Okay, there's... We lost a soul heart there because we took stupid damage on the fly, but... Yeah, we are getting back to a red heart health. And at this point, getting Skatol probably isn't worth it. I don't know if Skatol is ever really worth it. And we'll just do 2 more for the fun of it. That way we know we've given it the full college try. Now we have a couple of red hearts. Wow, a double-sized secret room. That makes very little sense. Of course, I also probably broke my stride a little bit there. Yeah, take it. Just take it. Yeah. Down we go. Skip the fight with Mom's Heart. Was there possibly more to find on this, on Utero 2? A little bit, but not a lot. Right, well, I don't think we're gonna come back, so we'll just go this way. Yeah, let's go down this way. This guy's gonna suck, but whatever. I think we can take him. If anything, it might be smart to just take this and use this. Come on. Do we really need keys or coins now? No. But we're gonna get them anyways, I guess. Question, I guess, would be, can we get to the next room? Our little Steven guy, I think is his name, he's really doing some work with his psychic attacks. So that really has changed things up for us. Again, unless we were going to do money equals damage, is there any possibility of a soul heart showing up on a flame? I guess there is, because I just found a black heart. Did I leave these coins over here? Yeah, I did. We'll just take them. Then down we go. This is weird. That the super secret room would be here. Okay, what have we got? We got health up. I found pills. Tears up. 48-hour energy. 48-hour energy. And telepills. Take the 48-hour energy with us. We'll spin the bombs to blow up these skulls. Then leave. And I'm just gonna hope that this is the direction of the boss fight. Let's go to the right. That wasn't it. Probably should try and save one bomb. Okay, so that's the wrong direction, which means the boss fight is probably... Well, do we have a full map, or do we not have a full map? So it could be down, or it could be to the left and down, or it could be up. Yeah, I think we have to go here. I think we have to assume it's this direction. And we just want to min-max everything. Yeah. We're still struggling, to say the least. Oh man, another dead end. Darn it. Waste the bomb too. What really stinks about this is that there's still possibly 2, maybe even 3 different directions that the boss fight could be. Let's go ahead and trade this because that is probably a better item. If we were to get a deal with the devil at this point, it's in the middle of this whole section. Let's go ahead and fly around that. Yep, flying around it did kill it, but I think only because my other guys were shooting at it. Let's go ahead and hit this quickly and then get out of this room. Very unfair room, so I could go get telepills and go in there and check that out, but I don't think it's worth my time. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and make as much of an effort as possible to kill this while I'm still protected. You know what? I'm just gonna pop this again. Okay. We can fly through that room fairly safely. Do we have any red hearts? No. But what we do have is an ability to take 48-hour energy and take telepills So we'll come over here. We'll fly through this, fly through this, fly through this. See what this is, and see what this is. We will take this. We will sacrifice that. We will teleport out with Guppy's tail now. And I guess at this point having 48-hour energy probably isn't going to help you much, but there would be no reason not to just pick it up anyways. So I take 3 hits, I sacrifice a red heart. I take another 3 hits, I sacrifice another red heart. I continue down that path until either I've lost or won. Skills wise, our range is still at the lowest and our damage is still pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So is this all going to be about just keeping an eye on your health? Right. There's one. We can go ahead and give ourselves some more health. How do we convert this to beating the lamb? I have no idea. Like, this is also probably one of the slowest attempts at taking on this guy. Alright, let's just see if we can hit these guys. Yeah, having coins. Notice how the lamb's feet just kind of get pushed around. Yep. Halfway. I mean, this is Satan's hooves, not the lamb's. Anything. Yeah, I think you just kind of have to go in circles here and hope that you can get some of these explosive guys that spawn to maybe blow up in the face of the hooves. He is moving fairly slowly here. And if anything, I'm going to win an award for taking the most amount of damage in a single fight just by refilling my soul hearts and sacrificing the Guppy's paw. Not a real award, but yeah, I'm perhaps approaching the record. Okay, that got us something, so not a mistake. And now I guess it would just be a case of, can we get red chests that we have the demon's tail. Can we get red chests now that would change our setup quite a bit? Go ahead. Not being very useful. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna get Dad's key. I don't think you could get that in a red chest. Anyway, so we're just gonna go to the left and hope that we actively can get to the lamb and defeat the lamb. Darn it. We could get a different item That would be nice. Right. Yeah, if we could get a different item and then use 48-hour energy a lot, that would be nice. But I don't know what the different item we would be even looking for would be. It'd have to be some kind of left trigger item that either, like the one that I guess creates soul hearts would be about the Book of Revelation, I guess, would be what we would be looking for. Piece of paper is your guide. The rules card. Oh, is there any possibility though that this goes up and around in the other direction? Yeah, there's just no telling. Come on. I don't have any bombs, so we can't skip this room. Otherwise, I would consider it. Just corralling all of them into one group. But if they all decide to attack, then you've got a Nightmare Brimstone scenario. If I had something that would kill the lamb on one activation, that might help. We've got like 3 more hearts. 3 more heads. And this room probably is going to be the end of us. We do have flying, so we could potentially survive, but we didn't. Okay. And what were we playing as there? We were playing as Azazel. Yeah, Azazel didn't get to the lamb, but he did unlock the Demon's Tail, which is 1 more item. We seem to keep on going down that path of finding just 1 more item to be satisfied with, or 1 more unlock. Blue Baby's still going to be particularly difficult, and just the process of unlocking the Lost is completely ridiculous. It's way easier to just buy the DLC. I would be more than happy to start from this point playing Afterbirth. And honestly, I may not spend that much time on Afterbirth, because it's not like Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus add anywhere as much content as Repentance does. So it's not until you get to that 3rd DLC that it's really a major change and upgrade. Eve is still weird that we haven't gotten one way with Eve. I feel like maybe we would unlock 2 things just because maybe you unlock a thing for beating either the lamb or the blue baby the first time. But a lot of these other runs would be diminishing returns, certainly, as far as just unlocking 1 more item. We're now up to 305 and 128 of 178 secrets, so there are 50 secrets left. We're somewhere around about 800 coins in the donation machine. There's, let's see, maybe 2 or 3 question marks on the first page as far as items that we haven't picked up, where you're still running about, let's say 10 on the second page, and then really 7 on the 3rd page. We've maybe 8. Apparently we picked up a lot of things on this 3rd page, and then this 4th page seems to be mostly limited to items that we probably will never unlock. Alright, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.